Hold it. Okay. Just follow me. Yeah, so I figured I'd give you optic nerves a real treat and have my 4-year-old film this one. Yeah, here we go. So here we go. As you can tell by my face, I'm not exactly thrilled to be doing this. It's this time of year again where at the end of the garage sale season, at the end, that was last season, so I'm behind schedule. We sell off all the consoles that we've accumulated during the course of the season. And I know we got to sort out. We got to clean the consoles. We got to sort out the cables. We got to test these machines. I mean, put a bullet in my head. Tangled wires everywhere. So one of our valued viewers told me this is in the heat of the quarantine where I'm off from work and I just have nothing to do. So I said, you know what? Stop being a sack of shit and get something done. So here we are moving 3,000 pounds of audio equipment. Yeah. There we go. To get out the steamer trunk, we got some more in the steamer trunk down here. Oh yeah. This is like the best thing I ever bought was that steamer trunk. I think I paid like 10... No, I think I gave it to me for free if I remember correctly. Gotta get the old battle jack. Here we go. I mean, look at these disasters. Yeah. There's my son. He films like he's on top of an oscillating fan, by the way. An oscillating fan that just drank a Mountain Dew.
Another one from.
I don't know.
Are you silly buying those Nintendos? Are you silly, Dada?
A little silly, yeah.
What?
You think I'm too silly buying all those Nintendos?
Yeah.
You might be right.
Why you be so silly buying the same Nintendos? Huh?
I don't know.
Stop buying those.
I know. Okay, there's some great advice from Carl Sagan. Anyhow, we got a lot of GameCubes. I gotta say, people were throwing the GameCubes at me last season. I don't know why. I swear, I don't think I paid more than $5-10 for a GameCube. I like GameCubes. They're very robust. Nintendo consoles, you can't go wrong. There we go. Yeah. Got the old crud cutter out. Yeah, look at this one. It looks like somebody spray farted all over that Super Nintendo. It's so grimy. But look at this crud cutter go. This is no... almost immediately after I sprayed it on, it did this type of cleanup work. I was really impressed. I was really dreading cleaning this Super Nintendo, but after that initial wipe, I was like, I'm in, baby. This is a party. It was so satisfying to clean that up. Got yellowed around the controller pads. Super Nintendos are funny. Sometimes they're yellow on the top, gray on the bottom, yellow on the bottom, gray on the top. Yellow like around the controller pads there. You never know what you're going to get. Super Nintendo. Look at that thing. Cleaned up like a gemstone. Oh, Nelly. Look at that one. The camera does not do justice to how filthy, grimy this goddamn console was. Look at that. There's like a cricket in there. Dead cricket. Here we go. Spray it down. Ready for crud cutter? 3, 2, 1. Ayo! Oh yeah! I'm in, baby. Look at that. Beautiful. This was the dirtiest Nintendo I ever found. I remember the lady dug it in. It was in a bag. There was like rat droppings in the bag. I was like, I'm looking. That's how I got a deal. I opened it up. I looked at it. I was like, how much you want for this? $5. I'm in. Look at her. Kidding me? It's probably like a roach hotel inside of that thing. Here we go. Sega Genesis Model 2. Zing zang zoing. Look at it go. It's like polishing a diamond. This came up really nice too. I was really pleased with the results here. There we go. Oh yeah. Come on. Pop in shining in the darkness and you're off to the races. Look at this one. It had some real deep down like grimy grime in it. Came right up. Crud cutter again. This is great. Little Dreamcast action there. That wasn't that dirty. So we skipped over that. Then it's the, we got to clean all the controllers. Bop, bop, bop.
Good boy. Come. Come. Chewy, no. Chewy out. No, out. Get up. Get up.
Come on. Hey, don't play with these things, please. These aren't toys. Hey. You can get a life. Please kill me. Please. Please. I think I want to be doing this right now.
Yeah, that's my wife, like, in a good mood for once in a life. Anyhow, wow, look at this shot. Are you kidding me? This is very dramatic. Ooh. Yeah, they're all cleaned up. I spit shined all of them. Look at them go. Here we go. Ready? Whee, doggy. George Lucas in the house. Yeah, there was a Wii in there too. What are you gonna do? Yep. They're all cleaned up, ready to go. There's a nice little lot of stuff. Look at that. What are you, Smash Brothers controller? What are you gonna do? And then, then you gotta pack it up. I mean, this is what people don't realize. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take this and sell it on eBay. Yeah, well guess what? Everything's gotta be waxed back, wrapped, and sealed. I mean, you gotta list it. You got to deal with fucking a-holes on eBay. So, here we go. I can make a box in like 3 seconds flat. I get these boxes from Home Depot. I know. Everybody gets them from the liquor store. I get my boxes for free. Well, guess what? Everybody crushes boxes now. So here we go. Here they all are. These boxes are like, I don't know, 70 cents a piece. What are you going to do? Here we go, 147 for that Super Nintendo. I'm in. GameCube 90. Another Super Nintendo 81. I couldn't believe how much these consoles were going for. The Wii 81? Jesus. Nintendo? 70 bucks. There's a GameCube for you, $68. Some of these are missing, like some of the wires. Like this is just the console. And it went for 60. I was like, wow. I'm like, this is great. For 51. See, that was just a console and a controller. 48. Here's the whole shebang. 49. Somebody got a fucking deal on that. There's another one there. And that guy didn't even get the plug and the AV cords. 44. There we go. The Sega Genesis. 37. You never get any money for a Model 2. That white GameCube controller went for a lot. And there we go. There's the grand total. Hey, what can we do? Spend it irresponsibly.
Oh, God, I gotta tell you, that was a lot of work, buddies. I need a drink. This is for all the recovering alcoholics out there. How's that sound? Come back to the dark side. You got Diet Coke today? Yeah. I had a barbecue last night. And all these fucking cocksucking kids Drank all the Coca-Cola. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. So now we got Diet Coke. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? It was that day at work. I'm driving it's like a forklift machine. And every time I go over one of the expansion joints in the concrete, I feel my belly shaking. It was just like this fucking terrible reminder. There's an expansion joint every 10 feet. Every 10 feet I was being reminded what a fucking slob I am. Yeah, oh, that's great. It's almost beach weather, you know. I gotta go pull. I'm getting like B cups. I'm getting Ric Flair man boobs, okay? Only when I take my shirt off, they're like white, freckled, with orange hair coming out of the nipples. And orange hair that's growing at an alarming rate. I want to put a time-lapse camera on my nipples, my nipple hair. I think it's the fastest growing. My nose hair is catching up, and ear hair. Yeah, everywhere but the top of my head. I got nose hair coming out, ear hair wrapping around my ears. I got news for you right now. My wife's trying to trim it you know what? One of the most embarrassing things is when you go to I go to the fucking barber shop, and one of the barbers is like hot broad. And she's cutting my hair, and she sticks the trimmer that you cut the hair with right in my ear, and I hear like the motor from the trimmer bog down. She's like, I'm like, oh Christ, what the fuck is in there? Probably hacking through wax. I'm like, and then I'm thinking to myself, listen, when I go to the dentist and I go to the beauty parlor, okay, I clean myself up. I throw on an extra smear of deodorant. I try to brush my teeth. And every time I go to the haircutting place, I forget to clean my ears out properly. She's sticking the trimmer in there. I know. You never see the trimmer go into the barber's hall. It's electric. So I'm like, she's cutting other people's hair with my earwax. I'm throwing up. So I'm like, today's the day. No more junk food. I'm gonna start eating healthy. Every day, today's the day. So I go home. I walk through the door. It's like, my wife's like, oh, we're having so and so over for a barbecue tonight. I'm like, oh, great. Next thing you know, I eat a hamburger, 2 hot dogs, and I gotta tell you something right now. About almost 3/4 of a package of Italian sausage. The hot Italian sausage. And I banged down about 8 Jack and Cokes. Oh yeah. I'm sitting in, number one, somebody gave me like the Practical Joke hot dog. I bit into it and the ketchup and the mustard squirted all over my shirt. I'm like, whoa, what is this? What am I, in the circus? So I'm sitting there fucking I'm out of my mind drunk. When you're young and you get drunk, you're yelling, you're screaming, you're jumping up and down. When you're old and you get drunk, you just sit in a chair and drool on yourself quietly. And everybody looks at you like, are you okay? I'm sitting there like this with ketchup and mustard all over my shirt. Yeah. And I got the Italian sausage. My wife, they put them on the grill, and nobody ate them. Like, somebody had them over here, somebody had them over there, but they were all on the grill, and I was eating one after another. And every time I would eat another, it would be even more charred on the outside. It was like crispy on the outside. You bite into it, the grease is all over your fingers. I look down, Like, I looked down at my fingers. I had a fly. Like a little fly or a gnat. I don't know what it was. And it was in the grease on my finger. And it was like going, like moving around. I couldn't get out. I was like, this is going to be like the Jurassic Park mosquito pretty soon. And I'm just looking like, I was tempted to stick the greasy fucking gnat in my mouth. Fuck him. So anyway, the new diet starts today. Cheers. Callahan here. Got our jeans on. Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty. And we're scanning for crimes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I got news for you right now. I'm gonna do a whole video on eBay tips. This guy that bought one of the a controller off of me. He number one, when I do eBay, this is tip number one. I list everything at 99 cents. Number one, fuck eBay. Okay, eBay's the biggest piece of shit organization to ever happen. Yeah, I remember when the old guys used to tell me that when I was younger, and I'd be like, oh, this is angry old guys. No, eBay's a cocksucking piece of shit organization. If you're a seller, it's a nightmare. They could give a fuck about the seller, and they're going to sit there and suck the buyer's cock all day. You understand? Meanwhile, the sellers are the ones basically providing all the income for eBay. I can go on and on. Anyhow, when I sell something, I ship the very next day. Pack it up nice, ship the next day, you get tracking, boom, boom. 100% feedback. I've had an eBay account since I don't even know when. Since I was in fucking diapers. Okay, I think I have over 500 transactions. I had another, when I was selling comic books on eBay with my buddy, we had over 16,000 feedbacks. More than that. 100%. Okay? I know when to eat it. You understand? When I was young, I knew how to eat it. Take it on the chin. Somebody, listen, this game doesn't work, keep it. Don't worry about it. I'll refund your money. No problems. Keep the feedback strong. People love good feedback. I had a guy buy a Bronco off of me. A 75 Ford Bronco that got hit in the back. He bought it from me sight unseen from New Jersey based on my feedback alone. So I said, I always want to maintain the feedback. But I'm getting to the age where I can't deal with the bullshit anymore. I can't. Fuck the feedback. I don't care if it's 70%. I'm not putting up with it anymore. So I get a message from this guy, and he's like, you know, I haven't received my item yet. Is there any additional information you can give me on where it's located? So I'm like, oh, maybe I didn't provide him his tracking number. I go to my eBay, I check, I see, yeah, I gave him tracking number. So I told him, I said, I'm sorry you haven't received it yet. I provided you the tracking information. He writes back, this is not the answer I was looking for. I want to know when I'm going to get my package. I'm like, oh, what? I said, you know, we're in the middle of a fucking pandemic, guy. Okay? I don't know where your fucking package is. As soon as I mail it, it's out of my hands. You got your tracking number. So I write back to him because I can't take it anymore. I write back to him. Oh, I'm hopping on a plane and I'm going to go visit the Postmaster General right now. He writes back to me. Oh, okay, that's fine. my feedback will reflect this conversation or something like that. So now he's dropping like the thread on me, and I'm like, you know what? If there wasn't an eBay bot moderator somewhere, I would have told him, why don't you go suck my dick sideways? Honestly, I wish there was somewhere. Hey, can we talk on the side? Hey, why don't you call my cell phone? I wish we could do that. He could call me on the cell phone, and I could tell him, why don't you go and suck my cock sideways? He gave me a negative feedback. What are you gonna do? Then I call eBay. I can't get on the phone with anybody because there's a pandemic going on. But I through emails I emailed eBay and they scrubbed the negative feedback. So just to be a real passive aggressive asshole, I write a message back to the guy. I say, what did I say? I'm glad we could turn a negative into a positive. Enjoy your controller. I had to do it. Well, the theme song. Where's my broom? Where's my broom? Oh, come on.
Goodness gracious, let me just say this. Time out to pull a rhyme out and update this for you and yours. Simply because
what's going on here?
Yeah. So I pluck them like feathers on the back.
Oh! You're getting gangsta all over the place!
Presenting you with alternative music.
$5 worth of caps for you and gangsta!
Pleasure and pain, pain and pleasure.
Get out of here! So we pulled in a nice chunk of coin from those eBay sales. I have to tell you, I have to thank one of our viewers. He sent me an email. He said, hey, get on. I had a whole thing full of consoles in the, when we built the car stereo. When I opened up the trunk, I have all these consoles in there that I've been sitting on. Because quite frankly, it's a nightmare to sell consoles. All right, you got to clean them. You got to test them. You got to get all the wires together. Everything's all over the fucking place. You understand? So it took me half the day to just prepare them. Then they got to be wrapped, waxed back, wrapped and sealed. They got to be shipped. And it's just like, it's a nightmare on wheels. Anyhow. But we're in quarantine. I'm not working. I'm like, what excuse do I have? And plus we can make some room in here, right? Isn't that a great thing to have happen? For Christ's sake. So there we go. We're sitting on like $1,200. What are we going to do with it? Well, I mean, once again, the show is ordained by God because fate took hold. I mean, it was almost like the very second all these eBay sales were completed. By the way, it took like 3 weeks to compile that. Yeah, after, about 3 weeks. Anyhow, almost after the last sale was finalized, I get an email from somebody, a viewer of the show. All right, mails. Can you play? Yeah. Man's sick. Let me guess. Food poisoning. Why can't they just say coronavirus? Why don't they just say, hey, we got a guy over here, let's face it, coronavirus. All right? Call the meat wagon. Anyhow, we get an email from Steve out in Canadian land. Yeah. Estab. That's what I call him, Estab. It cracks me up. When I used to work in a bakery, we had this guy named Steve. He was a good friend of mine. And we had this young Dominican girl. And she would go, hey, Estab? And from now on, anytime I meet anybody named Steve, I call him Estab. Yeah, you say Estab, Espaghetti. What are we having tonight? Espaghetti? My wife goes bonkers over that. I say that, she won't talk to me. Yeah, that's great. Estab, Espaghetti. We have this girl at work. She goes, oh yeah. She goes, Spanish girl, obviously. She goes, oh yeah, I made a sign last night. I was like, oh, you made a sign? What was the sign about? No, I made a signer. A signer? What's a signer? You know, I cook in the oven. A signer? What's a signer? Anyway, she's talking lasagna. I love it. I love Spanish people. Let me tell you something right now. There's nothing funnier than broken English. I'm sorry. It's hilarious every time. Yeah. I got another Spanish guy at work. He says, like, you know, he says all these things. He goes, hey, we had this bald guy at work. He goes, he looked like Uncle Fess from the Monster... no. He says, he looked like Uncle Fess from the Monster Family. We used to write him down in a little black book. Like, all the things that he would say wrong. You know? Like, I was working on my car the other day. I changed the Parks plugs. I'm like, all right, guys, write it down. We had a code, you know? Write it down. And I had an enormous black book full of all the things he would say. Oh, my God, hilarious. It's just the funniest thing. I found the book up in the attic like a couple years ago. I wish I had the book now. I don't know what I did with it. It might still be up in the attic. I started reading through it. There's tears rolling out of my eyes. I'm sorry. Spanish people, broken English, it might be the greatest thing ever. Anyhow, we get an email from Estab. And we picked up 2 items from him right now. You know, we got Johnny Blade in tow. And here we go. Alright guys, what am I going to tell you right now? We got 2 wallet busters here. Okay? We worked out a deal. $900. You have any idea how hair-raising it is? Sending a complete stranger $900 via email. And then waiting for the package to arrive, and it's coming from Canada, so it doesn't exactly show up overnight. You're like, oh my God, did I get fucked tender? Did I get fucked tender? What we did is we worked out a deal. I don't know a stab, you know, from a fucking screwdriver hanging on my stand over here, but I said, hey, listen, I'll send you $450. We worked out a deal, $900. I said, I'll send you $450. You send me the package. When I get the package, I open it up, I check it out, I send you the other $450. How's that sound? He said, that's fine. Nice guy. Real nice guy. And it was nice to do a little work for the Wallet Busters for a change. Alright guys, before we start, do you know what we got here? Do you know what we have? We have an Operation Wallet Buster! That's right. It's a double header today. Let me pour another drink for this one, huh? Shall we? Guys, you know the drill. 3 ice cubes. Just cover the ice cubes, will you, buddies? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And when you're done, sip a Jack and Coke for Lemmy Kilmeister. Huh? I know you're up there, buddy. In the words of Mr. Furley, smooth. When I was young, I was a Mr. Furley guy. And when I become married, I turned into a Mr. Roper guy. How about that? Anyhow, here we go. We got a note here. What is this note on cardstock? I'm in. Hey, Jesse. The missus and I have been fans of your show for at least a decade. Are you kidding me? Wow, I wasn't aware of that. We watch your show in the living room on the TV every time you post a video. Wow, how's the audio? Yeah, I know. I have this perpetually bad audio that everybody's got to tell me about all the time. I can't sort it out. I've watched videos. I've tried to... I can't sort it out. I'm glad that we can make this deal and I could pass these sexy games on to a fellow collector. Maybe there will be more deals in the future. I hope so, because this went very smoothly. It was a very, very pleasant transaction. Even though I haven't sent out the other $450 yet. I mean, I hope I don't forget. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Cheers, brother. Esteb and Barb from Canada. Yes. We love Canada around here, don't we? Yes, we do. We sure do. Okay. Here we go. Look at this. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Hot Wheels for the kid. What do we got here? The DeLorean? Oh yeah, it's the Back to the Future's DeLorean. I'm going to have to try to explain this to my son as he's rolling it as fast as he can across the hardwood floor into our, indenting the base molding. Right. That I just got done finishing and painting. So, thank you, son. Mm-hmm. That's right. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, my God. Let me tell you something right now. If I think back when I would have bought my first car and the price that I could have got I could have got a Hemi Cuda, do you understand, for like 10 grand. Back in the early 90s, nobody was really into muscle cars. You could have picked up anything. You could have got like a Mach 1 Mustang or something like this. Or even like a Challenger or a Barracuda. No problem. Couple grand, $5,000, no problem. A nice one too. DeLoreans. I remember looking at DeLoreans like, oh, that's cool. Jeeps, old CJ7s for a couple $100. Oh my God, I always wanted a CJ7. My father was like, you're gonna roll it over. I'm like, what? That's all I wanted. I wanted a CJ7. Yeah. Like the one from Raw Deal. Come on. 4-speed. What are they putting those things? 4-speed, inline 6. I don't care. .258 inline 6. Come on, unstoppable Chrysler engine. This is like tractor engine inside an automobile. Unstoppable. Anyhow, here we go. Oh my God, look at this Megadeth guitar picks. You know how many times I've attempted to play guitar? It's one of those things that really breaks my heart. I just don't. Some instruments you start to play and you're just like, this isn't for me. Drums to me always came very natural. I never had a lesson, and I thought I progressed pretty well until I wasn't able to play for the last 10 years because of my living conditions. Yeah, I know. But guitar, I try guitar all the time, and it's just like, I put the thing down. You know what? I'm married now. The whole point of guitar is to get laid. I'm married now. What's the point? You know? That was always my dream. Like, a girl would come over, start playing the fucking guitar for her. This is something I'm working on. Meanwhile, it's like the guitar solo from Alexander the Great. What's the chances that a hot chick knows the guitar solo from Alexander the Great? Yeah, this is just some licks I'm putting together. Yeah. Guitar solo from The Trooper. I hit the whammy bar, the panties fall down. How did that happen? Oh wait, where you going? I'm not done yet. I'm going to show you this other riff I'm working on. It's from whom the bell tolls. Yeah, I wrote it. Come on. You know who I can't stand? I love him and I hate him. Steve Vai. It's like, come on, guy. You ever see him play the guitar? He's like, you know, like doing all these like sexy, always the shirt open, the chest hanging out. It's like, all right, Steve, you're so into yourself. We get it. Fantastic guitar player. What's the one that I always watch? What is it called? Not Release. Sweet. When you submit. Sweet Surrender? Tender Surrender. Oh boy. Watch Steve Vai play. Bang, 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 bang. Tender Surrender, Steve Vai. Check that one out. Oh yeah. But he's too much. He's too much. You know. It's funny to watch guys like that. Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Yngwie Malmsteen. It's like, you guys are so into yourself, you could never really be part of a band. You understand? Like a band's band. My God. I'm watching an interview with Steve Harris the other day. From like 1968 or something like that. And a reporter or something, they ask him about Led Zeppelin. And they're like, yeah, what do you think of Led Zeppelin? And he's like, Led Zeppelin, is my lunch ready? Or something like this. And they're like, who's in the band? And he's like, Jimmy Page. And he's like, oh, Jimmy Page. Like he knows Jimmy Page. Okay? And then the reporter says, yeah, they got a kid on drums. His name is John Bonham. I'm like, a kid? Could you imagine somebody referring to John Bonham as a kid? Meanwhile, I understand, he started Led Zeppelin when he was 19 years old. So I think when they did that Danish TV special, he couldn't have been much more than, 19 or 20? And it was all there. It was all there. At that early age. He had only been playing drums for 5 years when he started in Led Zeppelin. He started at like 14. He was in Led Zeppelin by 19. What, are you fucking kidding me? God almighty. And a lot of people, they like to think that John Bonham was just some caveman beating on the drums. Yeah, okay. Go listen to Fool in the Rain. He's doing the Purdy Shuffle. and a nice version of the Purdy Shuffle. He was a very progressive drummer. You listen to Achilles' Last Stand? I know I go on and on about it. Too bad! This guy was going places, man. What he could have did throughout the 80s, it makes me cry. What Led Zeppelin would have done throughout the 80s, it makes me cry. We lost a real treasure. We really did. You know something? People complain. They say, "Oh, in '69 we lost Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin." Janis Joplin, really? You really gonna put Janis Joplin and Jimi Hendrix in the same sentence together? She was just a whiny bitch to me. I don't know why. Anyhow. Oh my God, look at this. Here we go. Bonus! Bonus! What the hell is this? Konami 1990. Quarth? Quarth. I don't know. Fascinating. Look at that. I got like two angels hanging on to a diver's bell that's blasting off into outer space. Ah, man. Quarth. I just want to hear the music. Anything Konami. Alright, guys. Here we go. You ready for this? Okay. The first one that we spoke about is right here. Oh, yeah. So this is initially what triggered the conversation. He had this game for sale. Okay, here we go. Here it is right here. Yes, Bobble Part 2. Wii U. And what a nice copy of this game this is. Oh, yeah. Ooh, Jesus. Beautiful. Very nice. Here we go. Yes. And so, I asked him what he wanted for it, and I think he offered a very reasonable price of $240. Okay. I think market value for the game is hovering right around $3, maybe a little less than $3, right? $280, something like that. So I thought $240 was very reasonable. If I get offered a very reasonable price, I'm in. I thought that was a very nice price, and especially for such a mint copy, right? Thank you, Estab. But it gets better. So he said to me, I have a copy of the next game that we're about to look at, and it's in the box. And I'm like, I'm not really interested in having these games in the box. I just want the cartridge. That's what I was used to having. To have it in the box is nice, but to be honest with you, I don't want to pay the extra money to have it in the box. But we got it in the box. I figured maybe I could cut a deal with somebody I know was interested, might be still interested. So we buy it and maybe just sell the box. The instructions, it's complete. To somebody else. And then, that'll basically take down the price of both of them together. And I talked to Estab about doing that. And he's really cool. He says, yeah, do what you want with it. That's great. And you know what's great too? I said, Steve, do you mind if we talk about the price on the show? Because I like to talk about what we paid for things. Unlike a lot of people, this is something I don't understand. One of the most frustrating things I watch on YouTube is people talk about games they have and they won't talk about how much they paid for them. Why? This is something I don't get it. Are you ashamed? Is it? I don't understand. So he said, yeah, no problem. So thank you, Steve. I admire you for allowing me to do that. Okay. So here we go. Let me get... It's a good thing I'm drinking. It's a good thing I'm drinking and opening up a $700 boxed Nintendo game with a switchblade. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, wow. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Romstar coming at you. Wow, a very nice boxed copy of Cowboy Kid. So how about that? Oh, yeah. Very nice condition. How about that? Cowboy Kid is a two-player simultaneous action-adventure for the entire family. How about that? Oh, yeah. There you go. This is, right? This is how you used to open up your Nintendo games, right, guys? Oh, boy. Nelly got the foam down there? Yes? Okay. Oh, beautiful, beautiful copy. Oh, my God. Look at this. It's like brand new. Cowboy Kid. Yep. Instruction manual. Very, oh my God, this is hot off the press. It looks like it was just cut. Instruction manual, official poster. Wow, Steve, this is very nice condition. Read before using your NES. A small portion of the population may experience epileptic seizures when viewing certain kinds of flashing lights or patterns. This is like the thing I would pray for as a kid. All right? I could watch Rex have an epileptic seizure, so finally I can get the fucking controller? I'd be like, oh yeah, you all right, Rex? Yeah, okay. Where are the spoons? Anyhow, if somebody's having a seizure, I'm not going anywhere near their mouth. I've seen a seizure in action at Action Park, okay? A guy dropped right on the bridge going over to the go-karts, and like foam coming out of his mouth, convulsing and everything. You know what? I was young. I stepped right over him. What do you want? I'm not going to be the hero to stick my hand to grab his tongue and get my fingers cut off. Can you imagine the horror? Like, he's rolling around on the floor, then I'm rolling around with 2 fingers missing because I tried to hold his tongue. Blood all over the place, blood in his mouth, blood all over the place, my fingers rolling around on the floor like hot dogs. I don't need it. I don't need it in my life. And look at this. Danger. Do not open. Okay, fine. No, here we go. What is this for? Sharpen your claws. Oh, hot tips for Super Mario Brothers 3. Yes. Oh my God. This is in really beautiful shape, huh? Oh yeah. Pounce on the great savings. When you subscribe to Nintendo Power, you'll get 12 monstrous issues, one every month for only $15. Not bad. You'll save $2.25 on the cover price. Remember magazine subscriptions? Oh my God, how exciting. Mad Magazine. My grandmother used to get me a subscription to Mad Magazine every Christmas. Oh, I was like, more Mad Magazines on the way. I'm in heaven. I'm in heaven. So there we have it. We worked out a deal. Oh yeah, there's a little card in here too. Look at this. Beautiful shape. So we worked out a deal, $900 for both of them. I thought that was a really, really, really generous deal from Estab. So thank you, Estab and Barbara. Thank you for thinking about the show. I really appreciate it. And here we go, guys. Oh, look at this. I didn't even look at me. For the PS2, it's the Atari Anthology. 67 2700 games. I'm in. 18 classic arcade games including Asteroids, Battlezone, Centipede, Missile Command, Tempest, and more. Wow. Great stuff. Okay, here we go. I wish I had a Hitler mustache so I could be like Mr. Steinweiss right now. Remember when the teacher would bring this fucking thing out? This would be like what my health teacher would have. Yeah. Today, children, there goes Rita. Come on with this goddamn thing. Back it up as much as we can here. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh. Today, children, we're going to learn about the glans medius. Here's an enormous projection of the human penis. No laughing now. No laughing. Yeah, okay. And a bunch of ninth graders. You're going to put a huge penis on the fucking chalkboard, and we're not going to laugh. Nice try. And you're gonna tell me that the cockhead is called the glans medius. All right. I don't know. Maybe we can get this higher. Do we have to get this higher? I think we gotta get this higher. Let's see how this works out. Oh, that doesn't really work out. Does it? I will do it anyway. I'm going to have to hold it here. Here we go. Look at this. We go finally to the other side of the Wallet Buster list. We got Bobble 2. Okay. And Cowboy Kid. Look at that. We set out to do the impossible, didn't we? We set out to do the impossible, and little by little, that's what it takes. Little steps. We still have some big hurdles here, but that's okay. We're going to do what it takes. One way or another. We'll make it happen. There we go. Anyhow, guys, let's bring down picture and find out why these games are so expensive, shall we? Picture time. This game station is like one of the great treasures in my life. Yes. Here I'll try not to spill Diet Coke onto my Cowboy Kid box. Okay. All right. So let's do Bobble first, shall we? You guys all tuned in here? In a nice position? Okay. See if my microphone's fucking me tender. Okay. Alright, it's not going to take long. Bobble Part 2 USA. We're in. Oh yeah, Tato. I'm gonna guess 93. '93. Right, everybody was on to the Super Nintendo. Is that what happened? Isn't Tato famous for having the expensive games towards the end of the Nintendo's life cycle? Right? Am I wrong? Here we go. 1 or 2 players. Okay, here we go. Ah, I'm having a seizure! Alright, here we go. Wow, doesn't this amaze? This looks... Oh boy. Very pleasing graphics, I'll tell you that right now. This reminds me of Parasol Stars. Oh man, Nintendo was doing it. Weren't they doing it in 93? Look at the graphics. The graphics are very clean. There you go, buddy. There you go. Bell pepper. Ice cream sundae. What's this, a rope? How do I get up there? How do I get up? Oh, you go in your own bubble, right? No. Am I oh, here we go. Oh, yeah, baby! Ha, ha, ha! I swear I didn't know how to do that. That's great. Bell pepper, ice cream sundae. I'm in. Okay. Oh, boy. What was the thing with the Bubble Bobble games? They're deceivingly easy, right? Oh, this is the best. Look at this. Woo! Oh, we're getting music changes and everything. Oh boy. Wait, here we go. Ready? Oh boy, we're stuck. Here we go, ready? Oh, come on! So you can release this Mega Bubble too, right? Hold on, let's see, what's the Mega Bubble? Oh, like 3 bubbles at a time. Alright, we'll just go up right in here, right? How come we can't go up? Oh. Alright, I think we all get the picture, right? Bubble Bobble 2. Okay. Let's go to Cowboy Kid. Somebody told me to hit right and left to get there faster. But to be honest with you, I don't think it's any faster than pressing... Oh, it might be. Oh, it is a lot faster. Woo! See, sometimes it's a good idea to listen to people, huh? Cowboy, I'm in the K's. Am I fucking retarded? Here we go. I saw it somewhere. Cowboy Kid, USA. Romstar. What year, guys? 93 again? What a sad time. 1991. What a sad time and what a wonderful time. Alright, here we go. Not exactly a spaghetti western, but hey. Alright, we can jump. That's about all I know how to do. Let's go in here. Can we go in here? There's been a lot of crime in town lately. Well, guess what? Pajamas Callahan is here! Did you come to town empty-handed? Here's a weapon, partner. Oh, yeah. What do we got? A knife? I'm in. Oh, we got a knife. Oh. That's pretty brutal. You just carve people up in the middle of the street. This is like Double Dragon in the Old West. There's another store. Howdy, partner. What would you care to buy? Let me see, we got a key and French fries. Yeah! Because in the Old West, they had French fries, don't you know? How much money we got? $75? Give me that key, buddy. Key. Thank you. No, thank you. Oh, boy. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight? Yeah, okay. How about now? And this guy, of course, this samurai sword in the Old West. Yeah, okay. Alright, open this up. Come on. Alright, there we go. We got more money. Hit the treasure chests to pick up money along the way. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Captain Obvious! I got the key, baby. I paid for it. This town needs a fast gun and a quick eye for a sheriff. Do you want to be the law? Do I want to be the law? Take a guess! Yes. Yeah, you're gonna make me the sheriff? Why don't you give me a fucking gun then while you're at it? Isn't that part of the gig? Who are we gonna go after? We're gonna go after this Indian guy and run him out of the country! Oh, shit. Alright, money. Oh, come on! Alright, we're learning. Continue. Oh, continue. Alright, here we go. We're learning. You can fall off, alright? I know that now. Get some bread. $131. I'm in. Shit. There goes the first Indian chief down. Scalped him. Oh, more bread. Alright. Night. Very ethnic music. I'm in. Oh, shit. There is a way to stop the waterfall. The townsfolk know how. Why does this music remind me of Willow for a quick second? The rock is hard to move, but it can be done. This is almost like a action RPG. Am I wrong? Howdy, partner. Would you care to buy some items? Yeah. Can I get some bread here? No. Some chicken. Chicken. Alright, we refilled our energy. No, alright, I'm in. Oh. Can I get like a tomahawk or something for crying out loud? Where's this waterfall everybody's talking about? Wild Wolf Chief was heading towards the waterfall. Yeah, where's the waterfall? Alright, I know where it is. We're going this way. Alright. Let me tell you something. You gotta keep this knife going. Oh, the waterfall's down here. Alright. Alright, where is he? Jesus. Alright, where is this guy? You know what? Alright, we get the picture. Cowboy Kid. But you know something? As Stab threw us a curveball here, let's check out Quarth. Yes. And now that we know our new trick here, we'll get there very fast. Oh, P, Q. P, Q. O, P, Q. Wow. Look at this. Isn't this something? Of all the Nintendo games, you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that start with a Q. Think about that. Well, think about how many names start with Q. Quincy? That's it! All right. Quarth. Konami, you better not upset us. You better not disappoint with the music. That's all I have to say. Let's do it, baby. Oh, yeah. No. Area 0. You hear that Konami music? Oh. What are we doing here? We're adding pieces. Why are we adding pieces? Oh. This is Shooter Tetris. Wait a second. This is Shooter Tetris. Oh my god, I'm in. Well, how do you do this one? Oh my god, I'm in. Oh, Konami does it again. Oh, I get it. Okay. No? Oh, okay. Yes. Oh, baby! Oh, no. I'm trying to be slick. Yes! Oh, we got it, baby! Oh, not too fast, not too fast. We gotta see what's going on here. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so satisfying. Yes. Oh, where have you been all my life, this game? Oh, I screwed up. Well, it's okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we're in. Bing, bang, boom, beep. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, here we go. What do we got? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm an expert. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at this. Papa, what's B? B? Why do you want me to hit B? Oh, come on, who's better? Out of here! My God, this is a treasure. A stab. Okay, listen. We're like an hour in here. An hour and 3 in here. What am I going to do? Sit here and play games all day fucking long? Guys, are you kidding me? Quarth. Yes, that's like the unexpected surprise here. Do you realize that you just tuned into the greatest video game program in the history of human civilization? And you better believe that. With a 4K face! Thank you, Estab. Thank you, Barbara. We'll see you next time.